Let's Nightfall, episode 18, and this week's Nightfall is the Summoning Pits. Not too bad of a solo this week, even with exposure and arc burn on, not too bad at all. It's also really quick because the Fallen are in the boss room, so you'll have the arc cannon guy to help you kill the boss. So the modifiers are Epic, Arc Burn, Specialist, Juggler, and Exposure. As far as setups go, if you do have access to Solo Supercell, definitely have that on. If you don't, it's no biggie. Just going to probably prolong the strike a little bit. As far as secondary goes, I'm going to be going with an Arc Sniper, though for the first room, not this room, but the next one with the waves, I'm going to have an Arc Fusion on because I suck at sniping. I just wanted something else that was a little close quarters. And as far as heavy, I'm going with an Arc Rocket Launcher. Arc Machine Gun would work great as well. If you don't have access to Zalo, maybe you have Thunderlord or Boltcaster. Those would be great heavies to use as well. This first room's super easy. Just don't forget about that turret. Those turrets will absolutely wreck. Just kill enemies from deep. Once you're ready to move up, you dwindle down the first, little wave here. Take out the turret. You can move up a little bit and kill the last remaining enemies. And now we're moving on. So for this next room, there's going to be 3 waves if you've never done this strike. The third wave is the dangerous wave. We want to make sure that you have some heavy for that wave and your super. Hunters, I'm going to be on Blade Dancer the entire time. Warlocks, I would be on Sith Lord and then switch to self-res, possibly for the boss room if you are lower light. Titans, I would be on Smash the entire time, but if you are lower light, you might want to rock Bubble, but that is up to you. So you got to let out your Ghost. First wave is just going to be some Servitors and also some Fallen Dregs. Remember, with the exposure on, don't linger too long. Get a couple shots off, fall back, and this is kind of the area where we are going to be. Now, ads will push up on you in this area. The second wave and third wave will push up on you. But this first wave, they stay at bay, they'll stay back. So it's just a bunch of Dregs, and I believe there are 3 Servitors. So just take everything out from deep, guys. Remember, with exposure on, pop a shot, get behind cover. There is a little wall here to my left that you can use. You can kneel down behind. Though, like I said, with the second wave and third wave, the ads will push up onto you. So there really isn't a huge safe haven. You could run out all the way back to the previous room we were in. If you do that, make sure to take out that turret before you make the run up the hallway, because as you guys know, those turrets do a ton of damage. So after you clear out this first wave again is very easy. It's nothing overwhelming or anything like that. For the second wave, we're going to have Exploder Shanks, and you're also going to have Invis Sword guys. And these Invis Sword guys, they can sneak up on you. So you're going to have guys coming to your right and guys coming through the little left doorway here. So I'm focused on left doorway, and I forgot that these guys come to the right. So make sure you're not too glued in because these invisible sword guys can be overwhelming. Now, the first, second, and third wave, once you kind of dwindle the wave down, the previous wave, about 90% of the enemies, the next wave's coming. So right there, 2 of 3. The next wave's coming, but I haven't even finished the second wave. And the third wave's the dangerous wave. You're going to have Shanks shooting arc, and with arc burn on, you are going to die very quickly. The goal here is to take these ads out as quickly as possible, because once they bunch up and you got 4 or 5 Shanks shooting at you, you're going to die very quickly if you're outside of cover for too long. I'm just floating rockets. Use your grenades. Titans, you got double lightnings. If you got the Armamentarium, use that. Warlocks, you got your Sith Lord. That thing will absolutely melt. And if you got Zalo and some rockets, you'll be perfectly fine. Again, if you got a fusion, you'll be able to melt these dudes with specialists, and if it's an arc or if you're really good at sniping. I'm not good at sniping, so I can't, quick scope anybody or really shoot any enemies that are kind of at medium range. I need them to be super far away. Once you take out the Shanks, you're in the clear. Those are the dangerous guys. Then you'll have 2 Splicer Captains that you'll need to take out. Once you take them out, the third wave will be done, and you'll be free to pick up all the ammo that's on the ground, and we are moving on. So for that third wave, if you can time it up, maybe pop a pack before you do your Ghost on this door. Like before the first wave, pop a pack and try not to use any of your rockets until the third wave if possible. That way you're fully loaded and you're ready to go. So we got the first room done, and that third wave's kind of the only annoying part. The boss fight is very easy because of the Fallen Arc Captain. So now we are in the next room. You're going to have some Hive fighting some Fallen. You'll have 2 Servitors. Try to focus on taking them out. You'll have 1 by the door where we need to go, and you will also have some Shanks in that area. They're not going to be shooting arc though, and then you will have this Servitor down on the ground. You can sometimes get a heavy ammo box down here, so if that does pop up for you, let those rockets fly. Don't be worried about saving them. And just work your way up the left side of the room. I'm going to do a little quick fast forward here. You're not missing anything, guys. Just taking out the last 2 shanks, picking up some ammo, and away we go. We're sprinting through here. And don't worry about your score. Because this is such a short Nightfall this week, you're going to make up a ton of score in time. Now, granted, if you die a bunch of times and you're not having a clean run, then yeah, if you're going for the Sunrise gold medal, then that might be in jeopardy. But don't worry about your score because you're going to be doing this so quick, you'll make it up in the time. So once you get in here, take out those 2 servitors from deep. Now we have some arc shanks that shoot arc on my left where the little Siva stack is right there. So don't take that Siva stack out yet and don't move out yet. Just kill as many as you can from deep. Now Zalo doesn't have the greatest range in the world, but it should be able to make quick work of the adds and the captains that are just gathered up down here in the middle. Once you take out the 2 deep servitors, there's also going to be a couple snipers in that back area, so just be aware of that. Once you kind of clear out the initial wave of adds that are down here, down in the middle, kind of right down to my right, where those shanks are right there. Once you kind of clear those guys out, start to move out a little bit. Now remember, you do have the shanks in the left-hand corner. I took out 2 of them with my grenade, but there was still 1 left. They are dangerous because they're going to be shooting arc. Now make sure not to move up too fast because along with some exploder shanks and whatnot, you also have that turret that is up to the right of the captain. It's up to the right, kind of around the corner. You can't really see it at the moment. There it is, up in the right-hand corner. If you push up too far, too quickly, you might get overrun with adds, and then you'll have the turret as well, and that's a good chance that you're going to get killed. Now, like I said, you will have those snipers in the back. Do not forget about them because they will do quite a bit of damage, and they're going to be able to shoot you from deep, so just be aware of them. Once you do take out the captain, then focus on the snipers. As you see, I just got shot like 2 or 3 times and I'm almost dead. They do quite a bit of damage, so just be aware of them. And like I say in every video, take adds out from as far away as possible. So don't push up on these snipers. Just take them out from deep. And I forgot to mention it, but if you did what I do, you had a fusion on or maybe a shotgun or something for that first wave room, make sure to switch over to your sniper for this part because you are going to be shooting enemies from very far away. Once you move up, you'll have another sniper that I just blew up with my rocket on the right. You'll have a couple dwindling dregs. And once you kind of push up, you will also have some invisible sword guys. You can see them faintly right there as they come. I believe there's 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3 of them. So don't forget about those guys because they will come charging hard. And the last thing you want to do is be focused on some other enemies and then you get overwhelmed and then you just get wrecked. Once you clear out this area, I like to just sit up here back on this upper platform, use your sniper, float rockets, and just kill everything from deep. You are going to have some boomers, so that's another reason not to push up. You'll have Hive fighting Fallen. The Fallen, you'll have some Vandals, you'll have some Dregs, and you'll also have 2 Captains, and they will go at it. So if you want to just hang out and not shoot them, you can let them go at it if you are lower light. But it's pretty easy, guys. You can just sit back. As you see, with Specialists on, and if you got an Arc Sniper, you're just going to be melting everything. I'm going to do another fast forward here, just so you guys don't have to watch me snipe. Again, you're taking everything out from super deep. Once it's dwindled down, feel free to move on up and then just focus on taking out the last remaining adds. Grab any ammo. Then jump on the ship. Once you're on the ship, hang out there for a second. You'll hear another ship spawn. Bail. Fall back. No point in putting yourself in any danger. There's going to be some shanks spawned in, and with exposure on, it's a good opportunity to get yourself killed. So just fall back and take these adds out from deep. I'm going to do another quicker fast forward here. All I'm doing, guys, is taking out the shanks. Once you clear out the shanks, just wait for the next ship to spawn. Then you're hopping on the second ship. Make sure to not forget about the turret. If this is your first time doing this strike, take out the turret, hop up there, and away we are to the boss fight. Once you get into the room, your sole focus is to take out the Boomer Knights. Don't focus on the Fallen at all. The Fallen are your friends. Do not shoot them. They're going to help you kill the boss very, very quickly. So sneak on out here. Use your sniper rifle to take out the Boomers. You will have a couple up on that right-hand platform. So just mosey on out. Make sure to not draw too much attention to yourself. Once you clear out the Boomers, then we're going up in the far right-hand corner, a little safe haven. Just hop up here. Again, ignore the boss for now and ignore the Fallen. And we're going to come up here to the right-hand corner and just get a little lay of the land. Okay, there's no more boomers spawned in yet, so we can hang out for a second. I'm going to make sure I got Invis just in case I get into trouble. I can bail. Hunters, since you're not really going to be using your super, I would definitely have the Invis perks on just in case you get into trouble. So all we're going to do, guys, well, as some more knights are spawning in here because the Fallen took the boss's health down a little bit. Once you see knights spawning, focus on taking out the knights. You want to take them out very quickly. One, because obviously they're doing arc damage and they can kill you very quickly. But two, you don't want them to kill the Fallen. The Fallen are your friends. They're going to help you melt the boss. Now, you'll feel free to do some damage on the boss. Make sure to not be too glued in on your scope. After doing a couple shots, pop out. Okay, some more ads are spawning, so that's telling me some more boomers are going to be spawning. So we're going to hang out back here and we're going to wait for the boomers to spawn in. Okay, so there's that guy. He's going to jump to the middle platform. This boomer teleports right on top of me. So you're going to have the boomer that will be near you. That far boomer right there. There's two. Then you're going to have one on the middle platform right there. And then you're going to have another boomer to our left. You will also have some thrall. There he is right there. And that is the last boomer. So whenever ads spawn and boomers are coming in, you'll have the one boomer like right here in front of you. He'll mosey on to you, and if he's not right in front of you, he'll just be kind of right to the left, kind of where this first, like right about here. He'll be in this area. Then you'll have the guy across the room, the middle platform boomer, and then you'll have another boomer up on top of this little right-hand area, but a little further down where I killed that fourth boomer. So once you take out all the boomers, then focus back in on the boss. Once the boss's health is at about half health or a little bit below, I think it's about half health, you're going to have a fallen ship spawn in. And this fallen ship is going to drop off the shock captain. And the shock captain is going to melt the boss for you. So make sure you don't kill him when he comes out. Totally ignore the fallen. So he's getting closer to half health, and that's going to be when the ship's going to come in. Titans and Warlocks, be in the area I am now, maybe even a little further to the left. Shoot out a hive trap or two and hide behind the little pillar right there when you hear the ship come in, just so you have that much cover, because with exposure on, if you are low health, the ship will absolutely wreck you. If it sees you, it's going to shoot at you. And then Blade Dancers, you're going to have it easy. Just pop your super and use it to go in Viz, and you can kind of hang out. So Titans and Warlocks, just push up a little bit further to the left. Once the ship's gone, you're pretty much in the clear, guys, as we can wave hello to our bud, the shock captain. That dude is going to absolutely melt the boss. So what you're going to do while they are melting the boss is, once those boomers are coming in, focus on taking out the boomers. You do not want those boomers to take out the shock captain. I mean, it doesn't really make that big of a difference, because with arc burn and specialists on, if you have an arc sniper, you can melt the boss equally fast. It's just much easier to let the fallen do it for you, and you just focus on taking out the hive. So here we go. We're just popping some shots. Okay, boomers are inbound. I have no ammo because juggler's on. That's why I switched off to Zalo to Hungary, just so I could have something with a little bit more distance. So you got the far boomer, and there you go. Here's the close guy. He'll come waltzing around the corner. And away he goes. Fell off the map there, so he's down. Then we got the far boomer down, so we have two more. You have the middle platform boomer. He's right there. And then the last boomer, the fourth one, he's up here on this top level with us. He's just a little farther down to our left. So just mosey on out, take a couple pop shots. If you don't have special like me, then do a couple shots, pop back behind the wall. You know, if he's about to shoot, couple more shots, pop back behind the wall. Okay, so the boomers are down. Hopefully they did not kill the shock captain, and he will be able to do work. Where's the shock captain at? Is that? Uh-oh, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Hide. Let's sit down. Go back to the boss, bud. Okay, now he's back on the boss. Dude, he was staring us down from super deep. Good thing he did not shoot. And you see, guys, the boss's health is a sliver now. And I've done maybe 5 sniper shots on him, if that. And there you go. We've done it. You've done it. Very, very quick. Very, very easy. Again, don't worry about score. As you see, there's 14 minutes left. You're going to be doing this very quickly, so don't worry. Gold tier right there. So if you are still trying to get Icebreaker, don't worry about your score being low. You're going to make up a lot of score due to time, because you're going to be finishing this so quickly. We can fast forward to the reward here. Hopefully this video was helpful, and I hope it helps you get it done this week. Not too bad of a solo. I know exposure and arc burn's on, but it's pretty easy. And it's not like year 1 where you got kicked back to orbit. Last word, I don't need it. But hey, I'll take it for infusion. Have a good one, guys. See ya.